St. Mary's Cathedral. In the tower, the church bells wait. Far below the bells, Francis Keyes leaves his room. Twice a day, he climbs one flight of stairs. An assistant pastor asked if Mr. Keyes could help out for a day or two, January 1965.
I stayed on week after week, not thinking I was going to stay, and the weeks ran into months, and the months ran into 24 years now, so...
A bell tower is a quiet place until it is time.
It's thrilling to know that you are helping to create that sound with your own energy.
This is the noon Angelus.
The Angelus is a set of prayers that goes back in the 1400s.
Francis Keyes rings two bells, one small, one large. Some people say the bells are close to heaven and the bell ringer not far behind.
Well, you have to be because you're up in the bell tower.
The bells have sounded.
I feel a kinship toward them, yes. The sound that you hear is really quite tremendous.
It is a ritual. Every Monday morning, Mr. Shade goes around his shop and winds the clocks. It takes time. But then, time is Mr. Shade's business. It has been his business since 1937, when he went to work for Burton W. Cobb. Mr. Cobb taught him about clocks and about good work habits.
On this work here, you don't rush into it. You settle down and do it right.
And keep records. Ever since 1918, Mr. Cobb kept a record of all his business.
He was a master at the trade. And if you didn't do something right, you take it all apart and do it all over again.
In 1960, Arthur Shade bought Mr. Cobb's shop. Didn't change the name, just kept on fixing people's clocks. People come, Mr. Shade looks, says what he can do.
I know this model, and to put it back in good shape costs $275, and we'll have it done by the end of August.
Okay.
Yeah,
end of August is what you said?
End of August, yeah. That's what we got ahead of us. We're working on stuff right now that we took in 6 months ago.
It can depend on parts. This one has been here 2 years.
I know. I'm after a part for that, and they want it fixed.
So Mr. Shade fixes what needs fixing. It may be a fast food world filled with plastic, but not here.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but plastic gears don't belong in a clock. There should be brass gears and steel pinion.
In this shop, Mr. Shade takes his time. After all, it is his business. People coming down the hill see the sign, then they see the face of one Jay Musselman. We say one because there is no other like Jay Musselman.
Oh, so perfectly.
His job is to warn people of a possible stop down there. What he is trying to do is to get everyone to feel better.
Where else can you have a job where you can wave at the people, you know? And you don't know any of them, and none of them know me. But I enjoy it. Heck, to me, it's just fun being out here with people.
So he waves and smiles and salutes and offers a grade on how drivers are performing.
Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Everything's going just like clockwork. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
There are occasions when no traffic comes. Jay Musselman does not stop.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. See them still in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. It's what the showman said.
He does a little dance and finds another tune.
La-di-da-da-da-di, and you'll never ever be. I just like to see them smile. I get a kick out of them, you know. I'll stand out here and be signaling all kinds of signals. They don't know what I'm signaling.
But they get his message and respond.
20 another Monday, the first day of the week.
The world may be full of people wishing they were someone or somewhere else.
Perfect.
Here on Cornelius
There's nothing
Pass
to it.
is a man happy where he is
Perfect. Beautiful.
and willing to share.
Oh, you didn't bring me anything, did you?